Hello everybody and welcome to Board Game Galaxy. My name is Tanya and today I'm gonna make a quick rules overview for Istanbul the dice game. This is a 2 to 4 player game designed by Rüdiger Dorn and published by AEG. In this game we are racing to collect a certain amount of shiny rubies, and it is 6 rubies, which says here for 2 or 3 players. And we are doing that by rolling these dice, making trades, getting goods for these rubies that are on the board. So, on your turn, first you get an income, and the income would be if you have any of these mosque tiles over here. So for example, I would acquire this one previously, I would get 3 lira at the beginning of my turn. Or if I would have this tile, I would get 1 white crystal at the beginning. So you can get the money, the crystals, or even these bazaar cards. And then you get to roll the dice. So normally you roll all 5 dice, unless you have a mosque tile that allows you to roll additional die. And based on what you rolled, you get to do 2 actions. Additionally, you can spend your white crystals, and for each crystal you roll, you roll as many dice as you want one more time, and you can spend as many crystals as you have or want in a single turn. And then when you are satisfied with your roll, you get, like I said, to do 2 actions. And here we have a nice summary of these actions, so let's go through it. If you use 2 dice with 2 the same icons, there are 4 different merchandise icons or goods icons, you would get that type of good. So if I have these 2 green ones, I would get 1 green token. And that would be 1 action. And then I can have the rest of the dice to spend for the other action, for example. So the next possible action would be if you use 2 different dice, you would get 1 crystal. If you spend 3 different kinds, and I have to point out this is only with the good faces, so that means blue, red, green or yellow. So if I spend 3 different among them, I would get this crate token, which counts as a wild token. Then I could also spend 4 of the different kinds and get 2 tiles of my choosing. The next possible action is spending these money icons for the 2 coins. So each of the die, you select how many you want to spend, so for example 2, and each would grant me 2 lira. So I would get 4 lira from this one. The next icon could be, and that is the final icon, could be spending these card symbols. And for each card symbol that I spend, I would draw as many cards, so 2 for example. Then I would choose 1, discard the others, and then you get to do the action that is written on the card. So here in this example, we have the upper part of the action is what you as the active player would get, so 4 coins. And the lower part is for the opponents that can do. So basically here you can spend 1 blue token to get 4 coins, and spending means the red arrow. And there are different ones over here. So some require you to spend something, some require you to only have something, which is, for example, these white arrows. You need to have 3 crates and then you can get 4 different tokens. If you don't have this requirement, then you would get, as an active player, only 1 coin. But most of them, there are in 2 parts, so one is for you and the other is for opponents. And then, like I said, if I would pay 2 dice for 1 action, I would draw 2 cards, select one, and made that action from that one, and the other would be discarded. The next action I can do is to pay certain amount of dice to acquire mosque tiles, and those are these 6 turned up. And for example, if I want to acquire this one, this crystal one, I would have to pay 3 red dice. The next action would be trading dice for the rubies that are on the board. So for example, here is another one. For example, if I want to get this ruby from this area here, I would have to spend 4 blue tokens in combinations with the dice symbols. So you can spend your tokens and not just the dice. And when I would get this ruby, and the next player for the next ruby would have to pay 5 of these goods, and then 6, and then it will be all over for this blue area. And the same we can do with the red goods, the green goods, and the yellow ones. Also, we have these 2 tracks. And here we have to spend 4 different symbols plus 1 by choice to get this ruby. And every time the price would increase. For this track we have to spend the money. So 12 lira for this first ruby, and then it would be increasing in price. We also have these 2 rubies over here. That means when someone collects 5 of the mosque tiles, he gets one-time reward of 1 ruby. And that is it. That is all of the different actions. Here at the bottom you can also see that the crate is a wild token for any one of the goods, and the tokens can be exchanged instead of dice. So the first player that collects 6 rubies triggers the end of the game. The round is played till the end, so each player has the same number of turns, and then the player with the most rubies is the winner of the game. And that's it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more in future, please like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you're interested in seeing playthrough of this game, click on video on the left. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the next one. Bye!